First Encounter Assault Recon, otherwise known as Fear. Fear was a game that came out on the PlayStation 3 and, of course, the Xbox 360. It is currently backwards compatible for the Xbox Series X. This game is delisted on the Microsoft Store. It is not available for purchase online, but you can buy the disc, pick up the game anywhere, and it is still compatible with the system. So I obviously installed it on my system. There's the front of the box. It's the back of the box. Fear will rock the console world. And yes, it has. It has rocked my console. Picked it up yesterday and played it for a while. I have to say I was blown away. I'll give you the gist. Basically, you're a super soldier taking on a bunch of other super soldiers at the behest of a private military corporation. And this game was developed by Vivendi Universal Games and produced under the Sierra brand, or released under the Sierra brand. Sierra also was the studio that, or the entity that released Soldier of Fortune, if you've ever played that. And there's a lot of similarities when you play this game in terms of the limb damage, the gore, the feel of the gunplay. It's like Soldier of Fortune, more advanced, with a little element of sci-fi and a story, a good story. Okay? Now, as far as I have gotten so far, and I'll jump into some gameplay here.
Rated M for mature.
So, like I said, developed by Sierra. So you're a super soldier and you're fighting against other super soldiers who are on the loose with a bad guy who is essentially like the mind of all of them. And the goal is to try to get the bad guy to take out all the other super soldiers. But there's this element of supernatural that was added into the game, where you have flashbacks or hallucinations. You're not sure what it is. And there's there's like this scary little girl that appears every once in a while that has the ability, I guess, when she shows up, a lot of people seem to die around her. The super soldiers seem to be taking out some of your guys, but it also looks like there's another element, there's another entity that's doing that. So it's interesting. It's a really, like I said, Soldier of Fortune with a storyline and a little bit of sci-fi. Now, my only gripe with this game, and I hate to just go into a gripe, the flashlight has a limited amount of use. I mean, you don't really run out of bullets very quickly. You don't run out of health too quickly. It's just like, put this game on, mindless first-person shooting with a story. It's fun, it's interesting. The gameplay is great. I mean, it's so satisfying when you're hitting guys and getting the limb damage and all that. All that is awesome. The gore is awesome. But the main gripe I have is the screen. Like, when you're playing this game, so much of the map is dark that you really do need the flashlight, but the flashlight is limited. That's my only gripe. Other than that, I actually have no other complaints about this game. Yeah, now what that was, this is like a mission mode where you can just jump in and play quick and play like a map full of bad guys. It's not the main game. So if you don't even want to do the story, you could do that. But I ended up doing the story, so that was just a little footage of that. And now let me skip ahead to some other footage here. That's cool. You got that slow-mo, like time suspension thing going on here, which is awesome. It just adds another element to the gunplay. The game doesn't need it, but it just adds an extra element to separate this from some other first-person shooters. Servers are not online, so you're not going to be playing this against other people. Or at least, as far as I could tell, nothing loaded. But that's cool, you don't need it. I mean, this is just hop in and play. Like Soldier of Fortune. Just hop in and play. Put on some music, and just shoot up the place. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. But you see, it's a little dark. You kind of need the flashlight. I don't. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't know why they did that. Where they limited the use of the flashlight. That was, to me, that's stupid. It's a flashlight, bro. Just leave it on. So here we go with this hallucination thing going on. Can't tell if it's a flashback, it's a hallucination. And when that happens,
Someone
you get this. Whole squad taken out in a flash. Pretty gory, right? So, yep, that's Fear. Like I said, it's available. Just pick it up. You can get it from GameStop or any retro game store. Get it on Amazon, eBay. So I would recommend this game. And the cool thing is, after you beat this game, there is Fear Files, which is an extension that was released for this game that you can also pick up. I haven't bought that yet, but I will after I complete the game. So yeah, I recommend it. I think this game cost me like 18, 19 bucks. It wasn't expensive. It's not expensive, so get it now because these games are only going to go up in price, especially with physical releases going away. So this is definitely something to pick up, and it's backwards compatible with your Xbox Series consoles, so totally recommend it. Anyway, have fun with it, just like I like to do in the Corner Arcade. Thanks, everybody.